Okay, I've had a weather station for almost 5 years and it just started to act up. So I found something that will replace it and does everything the same way. It's a little bit cheaper, surprisingly, and it's supposed to just be a better. It's supposed to be not better, but we'll see. I don't know. The reviews were okay with it. Everybody's at. So that's the model number. You saw the thumbnail. You know what I'm doing. Yeah, I got it last night, and I was just like, I'll unbox it tomorrow. I wasn't too worried about it. It's been offline for like a few weeks now, so. If you're watching this, Mom, this is what you guys got me for my birthday, by the way. This is what I use the money for. So, instruction manual, quick start guide. That's what I'm looking for here. Good. It's always nice to just give me like the 10-mile overview, and then I'll dig into the actual pamphlet when I need to. So. This also comes with a new screen. The screen with all of the, you can have all your data. I put it above my desk. So like when I want to know what the temperature is outside, or how, oh, it's raining. Have we gotten much rain? And then of course you can follow it on the app, on an app too, because everything has an app. But this has an app and actually has a good reason for an app, I guess. So this is the actual weather station itself. It's much smaller. What it does collect rain. It does measure rain because it has measuring. It uses a pressure plate. It uses haptic feed. Oh, I forgot how they worded it. It doesn't collect the rain in like a little container and measure it that way and let it fall through like my other one does. This does it by sensors on the top, and also the sensor doubles as its solar panel. So it's got a little mark for the north. So I point this north, which actually north is this way. It doesn't matter to you, but in the real world where I'm sitting, that north is that way. It'll point that way. I put in my batteries. It'll charge up. It's got sensors in here to measure the wind, and temperature and humidity, of course, are in there also. So this is the power cable for the LCD panel and the mounting bracket. So this sucker goes onto this. Let's go north. So it's going to be mounted like this, and it's okay. I was like, is this a friction fit? Because that's not going to fly. It's got a little screw on the bottom. So it sits like this, and this is the entire weather station. So I'm excited about this just because it will work. It has less moving parts. The app is supposed to be better. The ambient weather app is okay, but this one's supposed to be better. We'll see. We'll get into all of that in the next video. This video is unboxing, taking a look at it. It's got like a rubbery top on this part, but then the bottom part is plastic. I need to get my screwdriver and unscrew. Oh, I can do it with my finger. I have some lithium ion batteries. I'm going to use lithium ion batteries. Those are work for a lot longer, and they should be a better use case for something, a device like this, because it will be, obviously it has to be outside, right? It has to be outside all the time because that's where the weather happens. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting this together and look at, it comes in a brown paper sack. How funny is that? So like all of this, like my U-bolts to attach it to my mounting rod. It's got screws, so if you wanted to mount it on a wall with molly bolts. Yeah, this is gonna be a new era. Oh, there is this. I was like, there's gotta be a screw, and it's a hex, of course. So I have my. Okay. So the only screw I need right now is this screw, because this is gonna go in here because I do not want this flying away, because it did. What was a hurricane? Beryl. Hurricane Beryl came through Houston the summer of 2024, and it did not have a problem. I was like, well, if it breaks during this hurricane, it breaks. It didn't break. It just broke like a year and a half later. Just I don't know what happened, and it was cheaper for me to just get a new system than to have replaced that. It was not cheaper, but it was only $20 more to get this than to replace the one piece that I needed, which it didn't. You can't replace the thermometer. You have to replace the monitoring unit itself. Which I was like, well, if I'm going to do that, I might as well just look for a new weather station. And there it is. But this overall was cheaper than the when I bought it, because this was 169, and the one I bought originally was 250 or 275. So it is cheaper, it's smaller, it's supposed to be better. We're going to find out. So let's go ahead and get to mounting. So, got my new U-bolts. The U-bolts on my old one are bigger. So, let's hope that we can still wrap this sucker around. Because I was like, oh, maybe I could use the old housing. This is the old one. These screw holes are just too narrow. So these, okay. So it sits like that, and I'll mount it over here. I don't know how. Why does my exposure look like that? There we go. So it's right here, the mounting bracket. So this is going to have enough friction just to hold it on while I'm just getting it centered. So north is that way, so I'm going to point it that way. I hear the cardinal around. I hope I don't scare him. I just put fresh seeds out for him. Yeah, I hear him in the tree. Is this too? Yep, this thing is too big for it. This bar is too big. Is there another? But I can't shave this bar down, and I can't. Oh no, I can. Oh, I can really force it in there, maybe. Let me get this sucker in. Let me hopefully I don't drop my bolts, my nuts. I mean. Well, I hope I don't drop my nuts. It is the end of April when I'm doing this, or like the middle of April, and it is hot out here already. That sucks. Okay, I think the neighbors are out here watching me. I can feel them, people watching me. Not outside, but they're all inside probably. Like, what is this weirdo doing now? Because I'm the only person that seems to go outside and do things. It seems most of the time. Unless they go out and like put their dogs out or whatnot. Want to know the tea? The lady directly catty corner to me griped at me because she thought I was taking a picture of her backyard, when in fact I was trying to take a picture of a cardinal. And I told her, I was like, I'm not. She was like, why are you taking a? Can I ask you why you're taking a picture of my backyard? And I was like, I'm not. I'm taking a picture of the bird. And thankfully, the cardinal flew away at that moment, and she could see it. And she just kind of grumbled and went inside. Find my other wrench right now. I'll definitely have to go get it. But I just want to get this stood up. Okay. It's north. And that's that. Let's go ahead and go inside and do the other part, because I got to plug in the receiver and figure out all the connections and everything to it. Okay, so I'm setting up the app now. And of course it doesn't work. So you need to have a 2.4 gigahertz connection, and I have both, but I need to just put it all in again, because it doesn't, if you don't do it right, it kicks you out and you got to redo it. It's always a big pain setting stuff like this up. I just hold it, forget everything, start over. And it works. So that was the second time around. Indoor. The only thing that's not showing up right now is the outdoor. So I have barometric pressure, I have battery, it's showing the outside. Indoor, let's see. So every minute it refreshes this data. There's a really pretty little interface here. But yeah, now I need to figure out why it's not showing me my Okay, it's been a month, and the major problem I had was that this is from the old one, but it looks the same. What I thought was the indoor sensor, because on my old one it says it was an indoor sensor, so I just assumed. And I spent a week thinking it was not going to calibrate. I thought it wasn't working. I was like, okay, I have I had the return date was in like the 22nd of May. So I was like, well, I got to box it up, and there's a return station not that far from me. So I was thinking about how to box it up. It's like, should I just go ahead and get the other one instead, or this and that? And then I reread the manual, and the other one is the outdoor sensor. It's just like this, and it says, do not put out in direct. So I have like an eave I put it under. So it says, ideally you put it under an eave somewhere it won't get wet. So other than that, everything else works great. The app works really nicely. There's like a shareable link, so you can put it out publicly. I have it connected to Weather Underground. It works great. So everything on the app works fine. I'm showing this as a representation. I stuck it in under one of my eaves and just put it on a piece of on a paint, not a paint, a piece of, you hang a piece of art with a sticker thing on the back so you can take it off. I bought some of those, and I'm just going to use it for something else, but then I was like, oh, I have a couple extra. I stuck it to the wall, no problem. So I know it's not going to get wet there. It's going to just be out in the elements like it's supposed to be, collecting the temperature and all that good stuff. It works great. The app is fine. How well can you see the interface? Oh, perfect. So yeah, that's the outside temperature. That's because of the, don't worry about it. Outside temperature, inside temperature, the day is like, yeah, it's a little more than a month, like a month and like 3 or 4 days. Wind direction works terrific. There's the rain. Today it rained 2/10 of an inch to 2.7 of an inch. It tells you approximate forecast, and there's a solar, because it's really cloudy today, so it's 430. I don't know what measurement that is, but the UVI and for just intake for that solar panel on the top works really well. The only issue was a user issue, and I didn't read the manual, and then I was going through, I literally looked it up, and I was like, oh, wait a second, that is the outside temperature. You're just not supposed to put it, because I thought it was all together in that one cylinder that I hung in like two scenes ago, right? And it says outdoor on it. I just saw this too and I was like, oh, it's outdoor. Oops. So, my mistake. Everything works great. It's significantly cheaper, and the nice thing about that, the other piece broke, and I can't fix it without buying a whole new piece. Whereas if this breaks, it's $16 on Amazon, and then it's that's it. It'll automatically reconnect. So this works really well. Okay, I'm happy with it. Uh, it's been like I figured that out like 2 weeks ago. So I'd sat on it for like a week and a half, no, 2 weeks of me almost just sitting there going, why doesn't it work? Why is I thought it was the calibration was wrong. I even changed the calibration like 10 degrees to try to get it to work right. And then I realized that yeah, it's taking the temperature of the inside. That's why it was 70 degrees on the day that it was 90, because it was 70 degrees inside the house because I had this sitting on my desk. There's the error between the keyboard and the seat. So yeah, works great. That's my new weather station. I really like it. The one thing is I don't have it all the way on the top of the pole. I have it like 3/4 of the way. I need to just loosen the bolts and raise it up and then fully tighten down those bolts. But I'll do that one evening. I'll do that in the evening when it's not as hot. It was one of the things on my list of things I have to do around the house. So it's working right now. I think it's great. Once I got over my idiocy. So ECOWITT 3920, and the sensor, because it's a kit. So this is the sensor WN32 with the WS3920 weather station. Works great, small, relatively accurate. I think it may be like 1/4 of a degree off at times, but not really because I have it in direct sunlight. It's been getting the temperature correct. It's been getting the wind direction and the rain collection because we had significant rain off and on. I think it's great. So I'm happy with it. And if there's a crazy thing that goes on with it, I'll update. But I think that's it.